Welcome back to another amazing episode of Toontown Rewritten. I just want to jump right into it. As you can see, we are one hit away from sound, throw, and squirt. So which one do we want to start with? Boom, 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 boom. Start out with throw. Then we'll do squirt, and then we'll do sound. The reason why I want to do all of this right now immediately is because I want to do a VP today, and then I want to start freaking Minnie's Melody Land, because in the last episode we finally beat Daisy Gardens, and I don't want to say it was easy, but it was really easy. I forgot how short it was. With all of these streets, you'd think that there was more to it, but it's just one of those like transitional periods as you level up your tune and you get your introduction into the bosses and the facilities. It's all very fun. But we are going to get sound next battle. Dude, I've been watching this new show called Widow's Bay on Apple TV, and it's like a suspenseful, kind of like Twin Peaks, if you've ever seen that type of show. It's like a coastal town, like in Maine. It's not in Maine, but it's kind of like near like Boston. And it's like an island, and it's got some sinister vibes to it. Kind of reminds me of the slow burn type of build up that the show Midnight Mass had. So if you've ever seen Midnight Mass, I recommend you watch that. It is a little creepy though. I just don't want to spoil it if you're trying to look into it. But anyway. Oh goodness. We are the greatest that have ever walked. I am so ready. Let's go. Gold Gala level 1. But everybody starts somewhere. Going into this boss, I wasn't really all that worried. Number one, I would have wanted to stay over 40 laugh, which we are doing. I wanted to have at least level 5 gags, which we do, except for drop. And yeah, I mean that's really the main two things, because I don't want to get one shot. And I also don't want to hold the team back fully, you know, especially if we're using sound or using any type of gags. I don't want to have to use extra turns. I don't know. I think all of the headquarters have really cool visuals. I think that the more I talk about the boss by HQ, the more I remember how much I love it. I always thought it was so scary and sinister. I already said sinister earlier, that's why I said that. I just always thought it was very intimidating and dark. And I mean, all of these places are pretty dark. I mean, like the gray, the foggy skies, the very factory industrial-like vibes. I do like a lot. It's really cool. I mean, to even access the VP as a boss, you need to defeat 10 factories, which felt fun and easy to do. I mean, it takes what, 10-15 minutes to do one. You just put on a you can put on a show, put on a video, listen to music, if it's really that, you know, difficult for you to do. I really don't mind the whole grind aspect type. I don't really mind all the grinding in this game that you can do. I really don't. In fact, I mean, if you're still playing this game, I feel like you don't mind it. That's one of those games. It's an MMO. Expect to do a lot of repetitive tasks over and over again, you know? But I digress. Flippy's like the best, Flippy's like the best SOS card that you can get, I think. I mean, the fact that that's my first VP is pretty good luck, and it's nice to see that. All three of these guys have organic sound, which makes me think that that's the meta. Makes me think that's exactly what we need to be doing, but I'm not sure. It takes a lot of time to grow all of that, and I just now got my level 4 organic throw. So another aspect to these bosses that I love is the actual part where you defeat the boss. Like, it's so interactive. You throw pies into the thing and hit him, you know, type. I honestly like doing the pie throwing. Boom boom. Do 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 do. Yeah, you can get him down all the way there, and then it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit of a slower process after you get him down that hill. And I think it's impossible to throw it in from here. I don't think that's possible, bro. I'm gonna help this guy over here. I don't know. Does he need help? I don't know. I want the satisfaction. But what if I want the satisfaction? As soon as that guy came over to help, it just opened. Yes! Stun number 2 for the win. Can we get stun number 3? I can't. This is it. Ah! There we go. We've done it. Probably the final stun. Yes! We've done it. It's great to be free. I want some alone time with Flippy. Can you get out of the area? Thanks for all your help. I am in your debt. Here's my card. If you ever need a hand in battle, give a shout. So yes, our very first SOS card is a tier 5 tune-up from Flippy. So that's fun. I want to do some more VPs this episode, so I want to turn in these tasks while I'm waiting. This was to do a factory and cogs, and I did that as my final... I did that during my final factory before I came here. Now, it is time for our second VP. And you can see this Cold Collar level 50 version 2. Apparently once you max out your suit, you do it again, and then you can choose whatever body that you want, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. I think that if I could choose whatever one I wanted after the fact, I would either do like the Mingler, or maybe like Gladhander. I like the way that the Gladhander is built. At least I'm not the only lower level toon. I was gonna say lower level cog, which I guess isn't wrong, but you know. If you know, you know, you know, you know. Okay, these guys don't look very friendly. That's not gonna kill the level 12. Or the 11? No, it killed the 11s. That's fine. You know, for some reason I thought it wasn't gonna kill any of them. But I wasn't really thinking. That guy has exactly what I want to have. Wait, that, like low-key might kill me. Like if that kills me. Dude, I'm holding my breath right now. I did not feel like I was in danger. Okay, now I'm good. I'm good. Oh goodness, dude. Is this guy good though? He's good. You know, your lure misses and all 4 of them attack you, I mean, you're dead. Especially if you're under, like, 80, 70 laugh-ish. You could be dead. Here. Which is crazy. Pretty unrelenting. And that's, you know, if luck's not on your side. And you're getting hit by those AoE attacks and individually at the same time. This VP did not go nearly as smooth as the last one. No! When will I ever learn? Dang, dude, we're making quick work of this guy. This is quick. If we're gonna be proficient on one part of this, at least it's this. Dang, bro's jumping with his door open. Can't even get in there. Oh, dude, I missed it. This side's easier. What? Okay, there we go. Open! Open the door! Open the door! Thank you. Done! Open the door. Can we do it again? Nice. Let's go. One more. This is it. Goodbye. Sayonara. I think perhaps we'll do a long factory. Because why not? More sound training. And we'll get a 2-point laugh boost. And we'll get this as well. So I think that'll be a nice little thing to do right there. We are back. We are back doing a factory because we don't have any merits. And we have 2 tasks that relate to factories. Once again, Factory Simulator. Toontown should be renamed Facility Simulator. That's all you do in this game. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. Uh-oh. What are the odds all three of these sounds, all three of these drop gags are gonna hit? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Effective. You probably gotta do like 100 or 200 factories if you want to max out your suit. But then again, I haven't seen what the steel factory is all about. I do know it's higher level cogs, so it's probably just gonna give you double merits. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, dude, I was doing a factory the other day, and this guy was new to it, and he didn't join us on that top battle right there, and I kept hearing the sirens go off over and over again, that he kept getting hit. And I was like, oh no. I was worried I was gonna hear him die. Friendly. Sorry. Oops. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I was delayed. Alright, well. This is where I used one of my tune-up unites because I accidentally got separated. They went the other way and I didn't double check. So that's my fault. Honestly though, if I was just trying to get a factory done like this, I wouldn't mind separating. I wish we did it more when I'm at the lower level in my suit. We're doing one more VP and then we're gonna call it a day. We gotta turn this down. This is the last VP of the episode and we had someone disconnect, so I'm curious if okay, so someone was shopping. That's what I was gonna think. I like a challenge. And that brings me to this talking point, which is Toon HQ groups and people following directions. Sometimes you'll do a building or a factory or something that says sound or training or not training, and someone in the group is oblivious to the fact. So, I'm curious how often this happens to you guys. He could have disconnected though. He could have totally disconnected. What to do in this situation? Maybe we take out this guy too. Is he... Oh, okay. My bad. That wasn't what I was planning on doing. I don't feel as threatened on this side of the boss fight. Whereas if we were on the Skelecog part, I might be a little bit more worried. And you know what though? We might get the group that has 4 tunes on the next side. We'll see. And this is soundable, I think. Okay, let's yeah, I think this is totally soundable. Yeah. When I was younger, I always wanted to do a solo or duo VP where like you're on one side and your friends on the other. You gotta have a good strategy for that though. Because if you're lureless, you have to rely on unites and other stuff. You kind of have to have lure, I think, to solo anything. And I was debating, do I want to go lureless or do I want to go tune-upless? So I don't know. I don't really know yet. Imagine instead of a safe, it was a piano, and it didn't miss either. So, can you, I want this guy to lure if possible. Oh my god, I'm selling. There we go. Alright, I gotta do the heavy lifting here. I gotta do the heavy lifting here with the stuns. And why am I in first person? Hello? Oh, I think it's because I pressed the delete key. This is so funny. This is so crazy, dude. We're playing a first person shooter. How do I get out of here? Okay. I trust that Fern's gonna stun him. I can't stun. I don't think anyone can stun right there, dude. Ah! How did that not go in? Alright, there we go. Nice, dude. This is so smooth. Ah! That was fast. That was fast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 8, and we're gonna focus on Minnie's Melodyland tasks, and we're not gonna do a whole bunch of VPs, even though they're fun. I'll still do them for the videos at some point, but boom, level 2 telemarketer. Could you believe it? Anyway, I hope you have a good day, and yeah, see you guys next time.